this is my understanding of innovation. It's all about problem solving. You have to identify a problem and you want to solve it, right? And there's an element of novelty in your choice of the problem or the way you choose to solve it, right? And very often it is the deep insight of an innovator, an aspect of the solution that gets in there first. Well, in the business world, you need to have insights into how the business works, right? Just like in the technology world, you would like to understand how the problem has happened. Similarly, in the business world, we look at how this problem really happens. The innovation process is about problem solving, and there's an element of novelty, and there's a third important aspect, which is implementation, right? It's not just coming up with an invention, you have to implement it. You have to see, it has to see the light of day, right? Okay, the second part of the story is the entrepreneurial mindset. Of course, problem solving is key to it. The novelty aspect is not that essential. You can run a business by solving a problem, but the problem solved has to be valuable to somebody who's willing to pay to get that solution. Most people that you're talking about as entrepreneurs are people who saw an opportunity which was well beyond their resources at hand. They were not like a corner shop which said that I have 200 rupees, what can I do with it? They said, here is the vision, here is what I want to achieve, right? And how do I make that happen? That is entrepreneurship, where you look at resources well beyond your command, right? Well beyond what's within your reach right now. And you know that you can generate those resources because the opportunity is large enough. But of course, you need to be convinced about the opportunity first, right? Yourself. And you should also realize that it's always a lonely journey, because everybody else will tell you how stupid an idea it is. So why do big companies fail in all of this, right? The first thing is that big companies are obsessed with systems and efficiencies. You want to squeeze the most out of your employees. That's a problem, right? Because creativity doesn't flourish if you have efficient systems. You have to allow for inefficiencies, right? Today, if a young person proposes that this is the opportunity of tomorrow, what do you do as a manager in a company? You tell him that he needs more grey hair, right? You tell him that he has to write a proposal and submit it. And who are the people betting those proposals? Guys who don't believe in that opportunity, right? Most opportunities which entrepreneurs have pursued are always, they start small and become big, right? So the failure buttons are actually in the managerial systems, where you have people who are part of the crowd who are not willing to approve, of innovative and creative ideas. And I think as HR managers, you need to sort that problem out, okay? Which is, how do you create systems by which young people who have an idea which looks small can try that out? It is a lonely journey. It is not about convincing 20 other people that you're on the right track. It's about convincing yourself that it's worth your time to take it ahead, right? And that is an important thing which you should keep in mind when you're building your own organization systems. So you need to have insights. Well, in the business world, you need to have insights into how the business works, right? Just like in the technology world, you would like to understand how the problem has happened. Similarly, in the business world, we look at how this problem really happens. So, the courage to walk alone, to follow that opportunity is also very essential to building an entrepreneurial venture. And of course, there is the art of bringing everything together, aligning a business model to it. Creating that virtuous circle of investments and returns is also very essential. But the bottom line is, you have to be convinced of an opportunity and not let others shake you away from it.